Subscribe for your girl Obico.
Darryl and Telfa had a conversation about the dynamics between himself, Bridgetta, and McDavid. According to Telfa, that boy knew the respect bro code. Immediately, I was out of the house. You know, they see how he sneakily wanted to move to my babe. Yeah, so that is how it is. He reversed me past, but we gotta chill. You have him also telling Darryl that you need to give the lady gap. Ladies don't like it when men are overly available. So a little, how are you? A little, you look cute. Your dress look nice. Wow, you fine, Sha. Let her miss you. Not 10 hours in a day where you are available. You see the thing, Anna? McDavid is in a conversation with Bridget, a girl putting it to him. I like you, push show. Let's hit it up. Anna, girl saying that it's difficult being around Darryl. It is how he talks like, ready, go, start, that kind of thing. And she brings the conversation she had with Darryl about the whole who is the president of Ghana conversation. And McDavid cannot phantom. They laugh and you see the vibe. Who then is forcing this girl? As far as we know, Papi Prescari have been talking to her. But I don't think she will have to take their words if she does not want him. And why does she go to Darryl and create impression that Eyram and the rest had also influenced her, when clearly it is her not liking him? Anyway, it is officially time for party, yeah? Your faves are looking lit. It's about to go down. See Eyram, see her man, and see Tyclev. Let's go. At the party grounds, Doctor with Nadia, they are not here to play. You have Ken with his woman, that is Eyram, and the girl with the spring waist. You go to Telfa and Sugar Girl, Brianna. Darryl no get partner because Miriam is with Kaj and Bridgetta is with McDavid. So he play solo. The guys are having fun. The hype men, that is Eyram, Telfa, McDavid. Camera now picks on Coco Lava Girl with Tyclev on some macho vibes. The house is fun. Even Berima gets the chance to be with Eyram, though they are beefing low-key. The game is getting intensified as your housemates are told to change partners. Eyram goes for Kaj, Ken goes for Bridgetta, McDavid goes for Mo, Prescari goes for Darryl. You have Coco going for Eyram and Tyclev going for Brianna. On and on it goes. Now, it don't turn into some lap dance, so the gents will sit and the ladies will have to do some bomb rocking situation and play Papi versus Brianna. Huh? That girl won't break the man's the thing for ta now. I'm like, hey, Brianna. Anyway, you have Tyclev with girl Prescari, whining waist. So, as I think say, okay, things are going well. Wow, these girls, they can rock it, Doctor, with Bridgetta, touching Bridgetta's nyash and pinning it on his while she rocks some. From nowhere comes McDavid and Eyram, the baddest and the sexiest, is called. So, Eyram says to go twerk on McDavid. It was then I knew. Ha! This girl, she's not hyped well. The one you with, the way she did do, I'm like she knows send us so. And for whatever reason, yeah, you have Eyram hyping Eyram the slightest chance he gets, and camera picking on Susan. I'm like, when Susan came, she liked Ken Eyram. Eyram likes Eyram because of previous conversation they had that I like you, but I'm a Wahala boy. If you want to be with me, just so you know, I'm not going to make it easy for you in our relationship. Then Ken came and they vibed. That was still early days on the show. So boy likes that girl low-key, yeah? Where they hyping food and things. No wonder Susan no like him. The hype was too much. Finally, it reached his turn. With him intoxicated as hype man, he sat. With Telfa and McDavid hyping him, they called on Eyram to go do the do, and Eyram did not spare. Ha! That girl got spring in the waist too. The baddest. It was a fun party. You have Puppy with Sugar Girl, Priscari, pinning her to the pool fence and rocking. Like he knows how to handle her case. As for cases, must I say, is overflowing everywhere like rain. But it is not all rosary, because a lot they happen for this party. Irene looking for the attention of McDavid, Kaj, all at the same time. And Darryl minding his business. And you have Susan very pissed off with Eyram and Eyram. Then you have Coco pissed off with Tyclev. Waiting this up, because when Coco turns left and Tyclev turns right, he will just be looking for the next available lady to go rock in Nyash. Not to dance, so he know they know how to dance. All he knows is pinning his front at the back of a woman, and what a night it was. Your face, none excluded, including Doctor, did have mad fun. These people, they know how to party. Party is over. Aileen and Ken vibing in the room with some song situation where they go on. Tyclev go explain Taya, explaining things to girl that it was just party, nothing deep. Of course, later she forgave him, they kiss. And let's talk about earlier, where conversation between Bridgetta and McDavid, with McDavid saying that they know the wahala way to go on here. Apparently, Irene likes Kaj and want to give her flowers to him and not Berima. Bridgetta tells McDavid, Ken came telling me that he finds me attractive. You have McDavid say, I know now. I saw you sitting at the living room the last time. You have conversation where Irina is saying that she's lost respect for Berima and whatever that she had for him is done, dusted. Berima goes to have conversation with girl Coco that wahala day for me. So Berima had liked Coco from the get-go, right? But it's just that love goes where love is. So Tyclev and Coco hit it up. But for some time now, she kind of makes time to talk to him as friend. Boy feels the girl, that is Rena, will give her flowers to McDavid. But it's not even McDavid, it is Kaj. But will Kaj accept? That is question for the girls, because throughout this party, Kaj spent time with Miriam, had conversation with Brianna, how he want to get to know her, the back and forth. You also have Darryl in a conversation with McDavid. According to them, what did that girl tell you? That's why they say, that girl told me he likes me, but you went ahead to come tell me she likes you. McDavid said, that girl they use as they play. I just had conversation with her. Where she won't tell me, say for now, she won't come there your side, but be me where she they like. So that girl like play, won't play with the two of us for here. Make we get serious with other people, right? Then we mafia. About his relationship with Brianna, he said whatever that he felt for her has diminished. Also talk about how Berima is equally not innocent with this Irene situation, because Berima is beginning to show interest in Miriam. I'm like, these housemates, we cannot keep track of them. What's going on? Wanting no get, and getting no want. I don't tire finish. Ken is in a conversation with Darryl. And Darryl is quite lost. Ken said, I understand. That girl is pretty. But the issue is who will give the flowers first? Is it the guys or the ladies? If it is the guys, you have an upper hand if you are even called first to give it to her. What if it is the other way around and she doesn't give it to you and you lose the chance to bond with another? And what if it is given to another guy first and the person goes giving it to her? So the thing is quite messy. I think you should also bond with other people, and let's see if that will get her jealous to want to come to you, because time no day and tomorrow is a night with AJ. Confession. It not be McDavid alone saying that his affection for Brianna has diminished. Tyclev, time without number, and finally has also said that whatever that he feels or felt for her is dead and it's been buried under the sand, and it would not resurrect in the next 100-200 years. Hey, so Coco should chill. Your face are dressing up. It's about to go down. They receive the visitor. They are to look their best. In all of this, Kaj is not enjoying his stay because he tried having a conversation with Prescari. It backfired. And Miriam is also giving him attitude. With your face sad, you have Karen Kane coming over. She is a grooming stylist and a fashion person. She comes and the conversation is simple. How do we groom ourselves to dress and look like it and not expose our figures? Housemate will get up, then the rest will say, oh, this person looks like avocado pear. Oh, this person looks like that. That person's figure looks like that. So get to know your body type, to know the clothes to put on. And she came and she had lots of praises for girl Prescari, saying that her body is hourglass and she got a perfect body. But the way people they carry money to go buy, now she get fine baby, saying that girl, I know you're a fashionista, so tell me what influences your dressing. She said, I pick something that matches my body. You also have her now calling on Prescari and also calling on baby girl Brianna, calling two gentlemen to groom or to dress them up for an occasion. You have Papi coming to dress his woman and feeling like the figure does not have to be always revealing. She needs to loosen the button. So it is okay to put on a top, maybe a crop top, then your belly a little will be showing to show the distinction between your boobs and the waist and the nyash. Then from your nyash down, it needs to be loose wear, because once you have the back nyash, when it is loose wear, it will still show, and that will be good. Karen equally agrees and advises that she takes notice and adjusts her fashion sense. You also have Desi, that is doctor, volunteering to dress Brianna for a dinner date. With him, girl will put on a top up to the waist, the navel side, no flesh showing, but making sure that the down, which is a short skirt up to her knee or just above her knee, will be catching up with the top to leave no space. On the facials, he will be going for bold earrings with bangles on the hand, or not too bold earrings with catchy necklace and some beads around her hands. Aww. Charlie, I asked your face were interested because for sure they are all getting involved into industry business with hype here and there, and they need to look presentable. Just when Karen was done and Housemate bid her goodbye, Big Mama tells your face to stay behind, and she calls Ken, Eyram, Prescari, and Mo to get up on their feet, telling them that the next time she catches them using their microphone without it on, it will not just be infringement, it will be a strike. The surprise on Eyram and Ken's face, but you have Papi approaching Prescari, patting her on the shoulder with a little hug and telling her he will make sure she does not get herself into trouble. I told you how Prescari had muted her mic, very deliberate, and prompted girl Bridgetta to do same. And they sat at the gym area to engage in conversation with Big Mama later, telling them microphone infringement. They put it on, but still decided not to talk for people to hear. In my previous video, I told you how it was difficult to hear those girls Prescari with Bridgetta, but they were not the only culprit, you know. Brianna and Miriam equally sat there, not speaking for people to hear. But for them, it could be it was battery problem, or they deliberately wanted to speak low, but we could hear them. Unlike Prescari's situation where they tampered with their microphones. Come to think of it, others perceive that Ken is being targeted. Like from the start of the show, every wahala he day inside, and he's the person who talks the least in the house. But it is Big Mama's house and she sees more than people see. So sometimes people have to cut production some slack. It could also be they feel there is more to his character than they see the calm young boy. So certain punishment to push him to see how far he will go and what his reaction or body antics will be, because at the end of the day, it is a game house. The gentleman had a little conversation about the anger issues of some ladies in the house. You have Aileen saying that Papi is stepped on him with some strong face he never liked. Papi said, bro, I got no problem with you. Sometimes when I tell you, say, make you wake up, it is how you behave. Like being quite disrespectful. You have Aileen saying, far from that, I can never be disrespectful. When I disrespect a fellow man, it's like me disrespecting myself. I just don't like how you go about it, waking me. He also said, can you make my work easier? Aileen said, when I'm tired, all I could do is sleep. Bridgetta, they say that if she had not come to Big Mama's house, she was quite surprised. Why do people go on a show, day 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, kissing, they saying I love you, until she came in there? You will find connection, come with me. After party, all the conversation that McDavid had with Darryl went through the right to the left ear. You have Bridgetta all over McDavid, like leaving him not. After McDavid becoming Bonnie when Eyram bomb twerk on arm. You have Ken also watching Eyram in some way where he no one put on clothes. Girl, they tell him, say, hey, please, can you put on clothes? Boy say, you they afraid of the anaconda, right? Making hand gestures of how the anaconda operates. And Ken that? You also have Prescari with her man kneeling before her, touching her thighs and rubbing his hands across her thighs. Being like the way they do things, it be like say your tongue knows how to work. Boy demonstrated how the tongue could be used to lick a certain part of the body. And girl going like zzz. I'm like, eh? To think it is Coco pissed off with Tyclev. From nowhere, Tyclev changes the script. Feeling pissed off with Coco. I thought they had kissed. And what is the problem? He said, you had to see how boy Berima they touch your nyash. Nyash kwe. After all you did. Hey, this boy playing victim. Not so. Is he petty, jealous, or... Anyway, girl said, from all you've been doing, you need to also kneel down and apologize. He said, I will. He pushed the chairs and knelt, saying, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Anyway, so let's go to the kitchen and talk about Brina all over catch. I'm like, what am I seeing? In all of this, confusion day for the mind of McDavid. He had told Darryl that we need to stay away from Bridgetta. Then he comes and he began looking for Miriam to bond with. Then Miriam is being with Catch. So confusion day basa for Now he wanna be sober to ponder on who do I give my flowers to, and who have I even bonded well with, who will consider me and give their flowers to me should Bridgetta mess things up. Irene has been beefing Berima today, but after party, the two have decided to have conversation and reconcile. Aileen is highly intoxicated, himself with Susanna on mad chills. Kiss Penny from living room to kitchen. The boys self are telling them, hey, Asha will be kumo. Anyway, you have Eyram saying she needs voluntary exit. Mo wanna find out why. She's staring at Mo. Mo said that one looks like a confused person. It could also be whatever agenda he had with Bridgetta Miriam could be a game. Girl said, what if I am the game and he really likes one of them? You have her saying, that nigga looks confused. But why would you want to go home? It's like you packed your bag but you just came to Big Mama's house just to give up. Don't give up, oh, don't go. She said it's not like she want to give up, like a lot is happening around her and she's not feeling right at the moment. You have Mo saying that, yeah, you're not feeling right. It is just for the moment. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You might not be the only one. He could also be going through whatever making him do that. You have her saying she doesn't care. And the problem is, whatever that she felt for him, she's lost it all. Like something in her has just switched. Girl said, really? She said, yeah, that is the problem now. Oh, she said, what if the feeling has departed? Girl might be feeling catch right now because today it was her and him and they were cool. And herself with Ken is because they've also been together for long. More want to find out, are you attracted to another? She's saying, no, it's not what you're thinking. But the way I used to be bubbling around him, I cannot do it anymore. Now, seeing him, I have thoughts. Mo says she doesn't trust easily. You have anyone saying that she's the opposite. She trusts very easily. But when it tells for an eye, oh, she's done. Mo feels, do you like him? She says, why not? Do you think he loves you? She said she feels it. She just does not understand why he would do that. She said they tried talking about it in the kitchen. It could be because of cameras and things. He did not want to talk. They have plans beyond Big Mama's house. So she's quite shocked. You are more looking at her and saying, then you need time. You need time to process your feelings, to know what is the best decision to take. She said, I need time, right? She said, yeah, that is what I think. And people want to bash her saying she's overdoing it. And she's not even a match for Ken. Others also saying that Ken is not a gamer. If the two are not gamers, for that I understand, because it is game before love. That is how come people forgive easily and they're moving on. Because if not, this is natural phenomenon where you meet someone within a few weeks, you think you like the person until another comes in, then you might want to go to the other person, then you will have to reconsider your decision and stay with your woman. You're still processing your emotions. Am I right? Is she the right person? When you are hurt, you need to process your emotion. You just don't let go like that. So I don't know why people feel it should be perfecto. Did you just step on me? I did. I'm sorry. Okay, let's kiss. Then just that. And people find problem with, did you just step on me? Did you just do this? Please stay back. And they process their feelings before they get together. Let's talk about this. In my previous videos, right, I said I doubt that Tyclev really liked Brianna. I think it was an idea where he felt, let me cause confusion and let these two girls fight over me as part of a script. And it backfired in a way that he cannot openly say it was a game. Is it possible, like Eyram said, why will you go for something Darryl wants? Is it possible that at the back of Ken's head, he's also thinking, why don't I create a storyline around my ship with Eyram? Because he did not just talk to Bridgetta, he also told Miriam the same thing. And when Big Mama wanted to dwell on it, he repeatedly said, just attraction, just attraction. He was quite bored with the same question being repeated, more like he wished he had not said it. When he was talking to Eyram in the kitchen, Eyram wanted to specifically know why. That girl is so intelligent, wanting him to take accountability. And the why, he kept saying, I don't even know how to say it. Just let's brush it off like it was not supposed to be. Could it be that? Or he really likes her? Because when they were dancing, he did not want to rock her nyash, especially Bridgetta. So what could it be? Or he really wants her? That would be weird. Seeing a man who had told Eyram, I really like you. I really do. And no one will let that change. And he's also in a game house where he knows the dynamics, that you cannot be changing partners like that. You will look bad on the outside. So was it just something he wanted to do for the girls to chase him and it went off his head? What do you think? And on a more serious note, when you watch reality shows like Big Mama, what are your expectations? How are you able to tell a good storyline? Since it is a game, there is no reality. But are you able to tell that this game kind of looks real, but this game really, really does not look real? Now, in all of this, you have Prescary also wanting to have another alcohol, and boy came catching her. Like, what did we talk about yesterday? Girl said, please, a little, just a cup. Aww. The two, they've been lovey-dovey, very close. Boy want a kiss. Girl said, please. No, yeah, please. I like, sure. Adios.